Hey, it is Dave from the QQ Radio Show, along with Kendall Paul from the VHS, and Leslie's not here to shoot videos, so it's going to be all you, Kendall, today.
Oh, great. Yay,
there you go.
all me.
So you brought two little kittens, Dwight and Jim.
Dwight and Jim.
From The Office, of course.
Of course. So, I love that show. It's so good. So
are they have a run on kittens?
We have a lot of wonderful kittens right now.
So which one's Dwight, which one's Jim?
This one is Dwight, and this one is Jim.
So do you like to put stuff in Jell-O?
Exactly, right?
There you go.
This one likes to prank that one.
Of
That's
course,
what happens all the time. Yeah.
So, these guys are probably what, maybe 2 months, if that?
Exactly. Yeah, that's about right. They are probably going on 9 weeks now.
Okay.
They have been fixed. We just got
they have.
them
Okay.
ordered. Yeah, so they are ready to go home. So that's really nice because once they're done, then people can take them right home without having to wait a day or two.
Very nice.
So yeah, these guys are good, and we have so many kittens right now that are coming into the shelter that have already are in foster care or waiting to come back to the shelter.
Yeah.
And of course, lots and lots of adult cats right now too.
So are these guys from the same litter? Are they
Yes.
brothers? So
Yes.
so you would kind of hopefully adopt them together if possible,
You know,
so they can kind
you
of play.
certainly don't have to, but of course we always appreciate it when people do take two of them home because it will, helps us because it's taken, and I think it's always easier. I really think it's easier if you have two cats that can play together and grow up together. So,
and if you have lots of wires, make sure they're exposed.
I know.
So the
Make
cats
sure that you get,
make sure they're exposed so the cats can go by them.
Leslie's hot curling iron.
Exactly. They're not hot curling iron for you guys.
No curling iron.
Buddy. So what would be the adoption fee for these guys? Let's say somebody wants to go see them today.
Our adoption fee on kittens is $50. That includes, of course, all of their age-appropriate vaccines. That includes their neuter and their spay if they're female. That also includes a bag of food. We give you a cardboard cat carrier. We announce that you've adopted something over the phone system.
Yeah, so you do everything.
Over the intercoms. We'll give you a high five if you want, whatever you want. Just come in and adopt. So
when you say you have a plethora of cats, how many do you have? Just a ton of. Is it cat season?
It
I mean,
is.
I know it's
we're in the
warm up and.
We are in the midst of cat season right now. So
let's not chew wires. Let's not chew on wires now. Let's not chew on the wires.
We take in at the shelter every year about 1,800 to 1,900 cats.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot. That's twice the number of dogs we take in. Cats are absolutely the #1 animals coming into shelters. They are the ones that have the most serious problem right now. So that's why our clinic is so important, trying to make sure that we can get these animals fixed, so that shelters aren't dealing with that. We've been really great in this community about getting a lot of the dogs fixed. So while we still have certainly some problems, we're not seeing near the numbers come into the shelters that we still are on cats.
So what would be the best thing if maybe you see a stray cat? Because I know sometimes you can't catch them. I mean, can they call the Humane Society or say, hey, we may have a cat in the neighborhood, or do they try to catch them or call animal control? What would be a way to maybe to get them so you can get them spayed or neutered and back in the...
If it is a neighborhood cat that is just living in your neighborhood and people put food out for it, talk to your neighbors, see if everybody can go together and get the cat fixed. We do our service at the VHS. If you can't catch it because it's a little more feral, but it just won't come to you, we do have traps that you can rent. It's just a deposit, and then you get the deposit back whenever you return the trap.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you can catch the cat in a trap, and we'll give you a lot of good tips on how to do that.
Yeah.
And then you can bring the trap and cat into the Humane Society's low-cost spay and neuter clinic, fix it, and then we'll take it right back home. And that's $30.
That's $30, and then again, the low-cost spay and neuter clinic is on Saturdays, right?
Yes, we've got the not the clinic. The low-cost spay and neuter clinic is all during the week.
Oh, during the week, okay.
Yes, the vaccine clinic is on Saturdays. Okay. Yeah, vaccine clinic on Saturdays.
I like to make stuff up, Kendall.
Yeah, I know you do.
I don't know if you realize that or not. Buddy, coming on the house. So do you have older cats too that are for adoption?
Lots and lots and lots. Yeah,
so
this is the time of the year because we're getting lots of mom kittens in.
Yeah.
We're getting. Who knows what that cat's playing right now on the air?
I know. Well, I'm assuming we're still on the air.
Okay,
if not,
good.
give us a call. Yeah, we're still on the air.
All right, good.
He's hitting buttons.
Are you making music choices?
Yeah.
Are you making?
You want to hear Cat Stevens? Hello.
Oh.
Sorry. I know, right? Where's my bell? There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Ring the bell. Oh.
Did I just scare you with the bell?
Down.
All right.
Equipment down.
All right. Well, our phone line is. I don't know what we're doing here. All right. Let's see the cats. If we're off the air, it's because of Jim and Dwight. They're sniffing around. There you go. Yeah, like you can see, you almost want them in pairs, so they're kind of hanging out and exploring together. Now, like you said, these guys are pretty good about not wrestling with each other. Like the last time we had the kittens in, they were kind of wrestling a little bit. And
if we put them down on the ground, they might, they might chase and play a little bit more because they're a little more sure-footed. But yeah, they're...
You're going to smell my cat. You smell stamp on my bag? They are cute. So how many cats came in this litter?
Ew, I don't know how many there are in the whole litter.
Yeah.
The little kitty condos, what we call them, that we have them in.
Yeah.
There might be 5 or 6 of them in there.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, there's a whole litter of these guys.
And you're gonna go to the dark hole over there too.
Always.
All the cats go. There's nothing in there. By the way, look,
I feel like we should put something in there just so that the cats get a surprise.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's actually something here. It's amazing. So, all right. So people want to see these guys, Jim and Dwight, or any of the animals. What are the hours they can adopt?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday from noon until 6 p.m. We're always closed for business on Sundays and Mondays. So Tuesday through Saturday. You can go to our website anytime, and we have all of the available animals that are up for adoption on the website. So if you see it on there, then it's still up for adoption. We try to get those pictures up routinely, and even if there's not a picture, there's a description of that animal, and we'll try to get a photo up quickly.
Very good. So you can check it out, vhslifesaver.org. Say bye, or just scratch up everything. That's cool. They're kittens. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. So look, but they're good. Hey, guys. So check them out, vhslifesaver.org, and you can go adopt these guys or any of the animals that are up for adoption. Say bye. Say bye.